My name is Josiah Nielsen. I moved here to St. George, Utah, and I've lived here for about 2.5 years. And I chose Utah for my state research project for school. And I chose Utah because I wanted to get to know about the state I live in. A bald eagle, the national bird of the United States, symbolizes protection and peace and more. The sago lily, the state flower of Utah, represents peace. The state motto, industry, and the beehive represents progress and hard work. The U.S. flags show Utah's support, common commitments to the United States. The state name Utah appears below the beehive. The date 1847 represents the year the Mormon pioneers entered the Salt Lake Valley, while 1896 represents the year Utah was admitted as the 45th state to the Union. The sago lily is a flowering plant that survives in the arid Great Basin climates, provided food for the early pioneer colony, helping the settlers survive in the harsh winters after they arrived in the Great Salt Lake Valley. Thus, it became the state flower. The eagle and flagging flags are also important symbols. Utah's is one of the few state flags to carry the American flag as part of the design. This is because the Mormon settlers were thought not to be loyal to the United States, which was one of the reasons statehood was not granted to Utah until nearly 40 years after the original settlements. Sitting on top of the hill overlooking Salt Lake City, the remarkable Utah State Capitol building, home to the chambers and offices of the state government. When you visit the Utah State Capitol, you are greeted by history, fascinating artwork, and stunning architecture. Utah's nickname is the Beehive State. The beehive is a symbol of hard work and industry. The state insect is the honeybee, and the state animal is the Rocky Mountain elk. Utah designated the blue spruce as the official state tree in 1933, replaced by the quaking aspen in 2014. The Utah designated the California gold or seagull as an official state bird in 1955. The seagull monument in Salt Lake City honors the gull who saved the people of Utah by consuming the Rocky Mountain crickets, which were destroying all the crops in 1848. In Utah, there are 5 national parks and 45 state parks.
Picture this, your next trip, Utah, 5 national parks. First, Zion. You're walking, the ground rises, the ground drops, the ground becomes water. Next, Bryce. You're riding a mule. You're riding a mule under giant orange strip castles. You are not dreaming. You will not forget this. On to Capitol Reef. Take the scenic route, the really scenic route. Take a path you've never taken and see the stars for the first time. Now for Canyonlands. You're riding a bike. You're riding a bike on Mars. Now you're riding the rapids. Class 2, Class 3, Class 4, Classic. Arches, 5:32 a.m. Some things are worth racing the sunrise for. The horizon lightens. You round the corner. Whoa. This is Life Elevated. The Mighty Five. 5 iconic parks, 1 epic experience. Plan your trip at visitutah.com.
Our family is super active, so we love to explore. The next part of my presentation, we have all of these pictures or videos we've taken with our cameras. to say goodbye, everyone. Have a nice summer. And Mrs. Davis, by far you have been the best teacher. 5th grade rocks!